Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's stacking? Vegas Stacker here, stopping at you to give you a video. I used to have some cool lines in the beginning, self-promote in the beginning. Heck, I even had an intro in the beginning. But I figure it's 2025, and if you're watching YouTube and you like the content, want to see more, you already know what to do. If you don't, there's plenty of other channels out there that'll tell you. And if you're anything like me, you see those intros begin, you just hit that fast forward button. So I'm not going to waste my time making any fancy intros for you. But speaking of wasting time, let's not waste any more of your time. Today is April 1st, 2025. Now, there's a lot of people out there playing April Fool's pranks, but this isn't a prank. This is about whatnot and not being a fool with whatnot. I'm not promoting whatnot. I'm not sponsored by whatnot. These are just my opinions and my thoughts. Please do your own reading and research when it comes to anything I talk about. Don't ever just take my word for it because it's just my opinion. I'm just somebody out here making YouTube and doing silly stuff. So, with whatnot, there's a lot of people that aren't familiar with whatnot. We've recently been talking about it on the live streams with Liberty Bleeds Silver, Blue Collar Stacker, on our Saturday morning showdown live streams, and our Monday night medals live streams. If you haven't tuned into any of those, please do. They're a lot of fun. You can interact with us. You can interact with the rest of the crowd. A lot of fun. Ask questions to us. Ask questions to the crowd. So when we were talking about whatnot, there's a lot of people that don't know what it is. And I don't blame you. There's no reason you should know what it is. But I'm going to tell you about it. It's just another online platform where you can buy precious metals along with shoes, Pokemon cards, and other stuff like that. So it's an online live auction. If you see a piece that you think you might want, they'll hold an auction. Maybe you want this first mint inauguration round. They'll hold an auction, they'll set a price. The price will have a time limit, and they'll tell you to swipe, 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 bid, bid, bid. But that's just like any other auction. They're an auctioneer, and they're trying to get you to spend as much money as you can for whatever item they have up for bid. Which there's nothing wrong with that. And that's one of the not pros, but not cons, I guess you could say. There are deals on there to be had, but there are scams to be had. There's a lot of channels that'll do giveaways. You click on the giveaway, I think it follows their channel, it gives them a little promote, it gives them a little boost in the whatnot algorithm, and they'll send you stuff out like this. It's merely a 1 gram silver bar, but I mean, heck, for clicking on there and supporting them, they send you that. My thing with whatnot that I've been doing, which I don't recommend anyone do this, is they have a wheel game, which is it's a game of chance. You buy a spin on the wheel, you bid on a spin on the wheel. If the prize hits, you win. If a different prize hits, you usually get stuff like this: 1/10 ounce, 1/10 gram or half gram or little piecey gram or copper rounds, or you get stuff like that. You get a slabbed penny. I mean, who the heck wants a slabbed penny? But it puts you in an auction. It puts you on a spin. And I think I spent a couple bucks and I won a buffalo one time on a spin. There's YouTube channels out there that do similar things. So I can't knock whatnot for that. The con with whatnot, actually, let's get back to those wheel games. Now, if you want to check out a real cool wheel game, midnight.com, which is MYDNIGHT. That guy is funny, man. He sounds like a game show host from the 80s. He's entertaining, fun to watch, and I mean, heck, if you want to throw a couple bucks at his wheel and try and win something, cool. If not, like I said, he's entertaining to watch and check out. There's other channels out there. Bullion Bear Chat is another good one. He runs live auctions, and he doesn't shove stuff down your throat. He doesn't do the negative stuff I'm getting ready to talk about here shortly. Now, there are a couple out there that are shady as heck, and I do not recommend. I won't mention their names. So, when I've been watching whatnot, doing my research to do a video on this, there's a lot of the streamers or channels, I don't know what you call it, but they're flat out snake oil salesmen. Now, if you're not familiar with snake oil salesmen, I think that's the term. It's they're selling you horse manure. They're telling you that something is rare and you can't find it and it's hard to find. You won't be able to find it. They can't get any more. They're not going to auction off anymore. It has to be this price, but they're going to start at $1. And then when it doesn't go for the price they're saying, they get mad. And then they list another one, even though they said they don't have any more. Don't fall for that. There's quite a few of those streamers, channels, whatever, that do that. And I've called them out on it. And when I ask them, why is it hard to get? They say the mintage. Okay, cool. Well, what is the mintage then? I ask them how many were minted. And I get a quick response of this: banned. They ban you if you ask questions and expose them because they don't want you to expose them. They don't want there are other people that are in there that are not as knowledgeable with this to find out that they're full of horse manure. When you're on any website or you're looking at purchasing any precious metals, heck, even a car, a washer and dryer, I don't know, a dishwasher, a pair of sneakers, do a little research. I mean, you're on your phone anyway, ordering the stuff. Go click on Google or whatever, or DuckDuckGo or whatever search engine you use, and search it up. That's what my little nephew tells me. Search it up, Uncle Vegas Stacker. Don't be afraid to take a second. Take a minute and search it up. On Whatnot, they pressure you into, they put a time limit on all these things because they don't want you to research it. They don't want you to know that there's a lot out there that it's not at the price they're looking for. So please, please, please do your reading and research when it comes to buying anything, especially precious metals. Now, like I said, I've fallen into the Whatnot trap. I'll throw a couple dollars at a wheel to win some big prize. It's gambling. I'm from Vegas. That's what happens in Vegas. But there are some decent there's live auctions that offer some decent pieces that at decent prices. I know Blue Collar Stacker has picked up some decent pieces at a decent price. Actually, a steal of a deal. But I believe in order to get a steal of a deal, and I mean, when you're looking at auctions, that's what you're looking to get. You're looking to get a deal at an auction. You're not looking to overpay at an auction. I'm not going to go to an auction to overpay. If I want to overpay, I'll go to the store and overpay at the store or something. And they'll throw down their fees. They have to pay fees. Well, look, I'm not here to pay your fees, okay? If you don't want to get charged fees, then don't sell stuff on Whatnot. These are all just my opinions. If you want to learn for yourself, by all means, go down the Whatnot journey. I don't recommend it because it is addictive. And a lot of people will rip you off. Have fun with it. Have fun with your precious metals. If you enjoy buying junk silver and that puts a smile on your face, by all means, buy junk silver. If you enjoy buying Morgans, Goldbacks, copper, I don't know, if you enjoy buying palladium, rhodium, if you enjoy any of that stuff, by all means, it's your money. You work hard for your money. I think you do. Then spend it how you want. Don't listen to YouTubers telling you how to spend your money. Or by that fact, don't listen to anybody to tell you how to spend your money. Unless it's your wife or maybe your husband. Because you have to live with them. And they have decisions to make for you. I'm lucky my wife doesn't tell me how to spend my money. Thanks, babe. So, with all that being said, guys, I appreciate you sticking around to the end. I sort of drug it on a little bit, and I apologize for that. I appreciate all your support. If you found enjoyment in this content, do me a favor. Stay tuned for future videos. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.